Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. And oh my goodness, do I have a treat for both of us. So I just got this surprise in the mail yesterday. This was sent to me by Daniel Martin Diaz for an unboxing and review on my channel. And this is his newest deck. It's the Tarot de Marseille, the Antiquarian Edition. And I think the box is just absolutely gorgeous. Of course, I opened it from the bottom. When you do that, listen closely. And if you look down in there, which I know that you can't see it, but it is like an hourglass that's down in there. Very cool. I don't ever want to break the seals, so I always open from the bottom. I'm kind of nerdy that way, but that's okay. Also, he sent, which I'm going to get into this, he also sent a couple of prints in with the envelope. And this is called his horoscopy archival print. And it shows Western astrology stuff on the back of it. He does sell like large prints. So this is a print that he sells on his shop, which is danielmartindiaz.com, his website. It does locally get printed in Tucson, Arizona on archival acid-free paper using aqueous archival inks. I hope I said that right. And the size that it comes in is 22 inches by 14.3 inches. And he has lots of different prints. Could you imagine that on your wall? That is so friggin' cool. But I mean, he has tons of really cool prints. I mean, I would love a room full of nothing but that on the walls. Oh my gosh. Talk about like the most gorgeous friggin' prints. Seriously. So anyways, let's get to the walkthrough. Now this is what he says here. Tarot Marseille, Antiquarian, I don't know why I have such a problem with that word, edition, rooted in Italian Renaissance card traditions of the 1400s. The Tarot de Marseille was standardized and printed in France during the 17th century. Early makers, Jean Noblet and Jean Dodal, helped establish its symbolic language, forming a visual structure that influenced most modern tarot systems. And this is published by Daniel Martin Diaz. These are the backs. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love the coloring of this. It's one of the problems I don't like with a lot of the Marseille is it's so white. I don't like the really white. I want them to look antiqued. Let me get in closer. So I'm going to do a walkthrough for you, and then I've got some pairings for you as well. Now he does say, let me find this. It does say that this is faithfully rooted in the historic Tarot de Marseille tradition. It is colorized in a Renaissance-inspired antiquarian palette by Diaz. It's 78 card standard tarot deck, 22 majors and 56 minors. And it is printed on high-quality linen finished cards. The card size is 5x3. The Antiquarian Edition presentation with historically informed typography and ornamentation. So there you have it, guys. So let's do a beautiful. We got our Fool walkthrough. I'm just going to put them over here. La Pétolure, or I'm sure I'm not going to get these right, so don't even listen to me with that. But that was the Magician. We have our High Priestess. La Papesse, I don't know. I'm probably butchering it. La Imperatrice. That's laughing. That's our Empress. La Empereur. I'm just going to stick with what I know, okay? That's the Emperor. We've got our Hierophant, our Lovers. I truly love the coloring of this. The Chariot, Justice. We see that Justice is 8. The Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. We have our Strength, which is 11. The Hanged Man. We have Death. Temperance. La Diable, or the Devil. We have our Tower. La Maison Diaz. I'm sure I said that wrong. Yep, the Star. Moon. Sun. Judgment. And the World. This is not the order that it was put in. It came with the Pentacles first. I always put them in this order. So this is our Ace of Wands or Clubs. 2 of Wands or 2 of Clubs. Our 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 10 of Wands. We have our Page of Wands. We have our Knight. Our Queen. And our King. We've got our Ace of Chalices or Ace of Cups. We've got our 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups. I will say that the Tarot de Marseille is not my favorite. It's not my favorite system. I do like it though. I do like reading with pips sometimes. I feel like it can open things up. 6, 7, 8, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. We have our Page and our Knight, our Queen, and our King. The thing that I do love about the Tarot de Marseille so much, especially when it's done with this kind of coloring, this makes me feel like I'm going back in time. These look antiqued, although it is pristine condition, but it gives that feeling of ancient, vintage. I love that. I'm sorry, this was our swords, Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords, our 7, our 8, 9, 10. Now we have our Page and our Knight, our Queen, and our King. Now we have the Pentacles or the deniers or coins. That was our Ace. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, our page, our knight, our queen, and our king. Love it. Now let's take a look at how they shuffle and stuff. So this is a little bit longer than your run-of-the-mill. This is 3 by 5, so 5 inches long, 3 inches wide here. So it is slightly larger than your standard tarot size, but I do have short fingers, short fat fingers. Please don't look at my nails. Oh my gosh, they're horrible, horrendous. It is a bit of a struggle for me, but because of the cardstock, it is still doable and beautiful, actually. It is very satisfying. Let's do it a couple more times. I mean, that is so beautiful. Even the backs feel so vintage to me, right? I love all of the back designs that he does for his decks. They are really very elegant and vintage. And I love the coloring of that. Ooh, that's just beyond beautiful. Now I want to show you how this fans, because it is a thing of pure freaking decadence and beauty. That is just, let's do that one more time. Oh, look at that. Gosh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, so let's do some pairings for you. Okay, so the first pairing that I have here for you is another one of Daniel Martin Diaz's Oracle decks, and this is Myth Oracle, Transcendent Archetypes. So we've got our 5 of Swords with the Knight of Cups and Guardian. Ooh, don't these just look divine together? We've got the, what is that? The Star and the 8 of Swords, I believe, and Melancholia. Yeah. We've got the 7 of Cups with the Emperor and Trust. Ooh. We've got Reckoning with the 8 of Swords. Oh, maybe the other one was Pentacles. Or, I mean, not Pentacles, but Wands. These look like swords to me. I could be wrong. I get them confused, the rods, when they're not on it. And then the Moon and Reckoning. Ooh. We've got the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands, I think. 9 of Wands. Obscura. We've got Turning with the 8 of Pentacles and the Empress. Interesting. Last one, we've got the 5 of Wands and the 8 of Cups with Continuum. All right, let's see what else we've got. So another deck that I thought of is the Supra Oracle. This is by Usi, and my version is cut down a little bit, okay? So it's a little bit shorter. So, but without it being cut down, it would be a little bit taller or around the same tallness as these. But we've got the Magician and the Hierophant with magic. Ooh, how appropriate. Like traditional witchcraft, right? Self with the page of batons or wands, and the two, or no, and the page of pentacles or coins with self. We've got perseverance with the world and 10 of wands. Oh gosh, how good is that, right? Sageness. Oh, with the lovers and, what is that, the 9 of cups. Ooh. Seeker with 6 of wands and 5 of pentacles. Seeker. Myth. Ace of swords and 6 of swords. Oh, interesting. Last one. Forgotten. Ooh, with the devil and the king of pentacles. Interesting. Let's see what else we've got. Another one I thought of is the System Oracle, Forecast and Enlighten. This is also by Daniel Martin Diaz. We've got Synthesis. Oh, I already did that one. We've got the Queen of Swords with 2 of Wands, or 2 of Swords. Oh, no, maybe that's the 2 of Wands with Synthesis. Stability. Ooh, with the 5 of Cups and 10 of Cups. Interesting. These look friggin' awesome together. We've got the 4 of Wands and the, 9 of Swords with confluence. Ooh. Isn't that interesting? Omen with Temperance and the Page of Swords. Qualia with the Hermit and the Ace of Cups. These look so friggin' awesome together. We've got 3 of coins and 9 of coins with Nucleus. I bet you could get some really interesting and cool readings out of this. And they just look good together. It's very occulty, isn't it? Very occulty meets science, meets metaphysics. Metaphysics. How funny. 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands with metaphysics. Oh, swords. That's swords. 3 of Swords. Interference. Ooh, with the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Coins. Interference. So, like, they're not communicating properly. I could see that, right? Or getting mixed signals. Ego with Justice and the Knight of Wands. Oh, my goodness. Is that the hero's journey right there? Where the hero thinks that they're, doing everything for the good. It's about their ego, protecting their ego, right? And thinking that they're on the right side, they're righteous in their justifications, right? I could see that. How good is that? Boy, these do speak really good to each other. Last one. Emergence with the Hanged Man. And what is that? The 4 of Wands. Yeah, 4 of Wands. Ooh, really good. All right, I've got one last deck to show you, or pairing. And the last pairing I wanted to try it with is with the Tea Leaf Fortune Cards by Ray Hepburn, illustrated by Shauna Alexandra. And this is a U.S. Games. And these are really cool. Unicorn and flag. So use your intuition to make beneficial changes. And flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards with death. Ooh, and the Empress, right? Or, I mean, the High Priestess. Right. How good is that? So we've got turkey with someone is behaving stupidly. So insert turkey. How funny is that? Broom, new home, new attitude with 7 of swords, right? How good is that? Oh my gosh. And the tower? That is so good. Oh, I swear that is so good. Listen, turkey. We've got our Ace of Pentacles and our Six of Cups with Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person with axe, forces working against you. Oh, gosh, man, these are so good. They both are like vintagey feel to me, right? So we got the Fool and the Sun with Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters, and Butterfly, a change for the better. How interesting is that? I'll do one last one. Well, family wishes come true, frying pan, trouble, and accusations with the Queen of Cups. Oh, and 2 of Cups. Oh, this feels like family matters, right? Like relationship issues. Interesting. So this has been the Tarot de Marseille Antiquarian Edition by Daniel Martin Diaz, and I think it's absolutely awesome. You know, like I said, I'm not the hugest fan of Tarot de Marseille. Okay, I don't read with it as often, but I love the antique feel of it. I feel like when I read with something like this that I'm reading with like I'm at one of those parties, or I'm seeing, because I do love history. I'm a history buff when it comes to like, oh gosh, like royals and like the Medicis, and I mean, I'm not a historian, but I love those kind of like shows and learning about history and you know, the Viscontis and the Sforzas and the historical value behind all of it. I love that part of it. And this deck just really makes me feel that. But, man, I have to tell you, all of his decks, one of the reasons why I love his deck so much is because it is in the most beautiful cardstock. And I know that I will get a deck even if I'm not a fan of the cardstock, if it's got a really good system or if the artwork is just to die for, but I'm not going to reach for it as much. The truth of the matter is I need to be able to shuffle and not fanning. I don't ever fan, but I mean, aesthetically, it's like, what do they call it? Like, I mean, it just feels good to do that. I love putting stuff like this back in order and then shuffling it a few times and then putting it back in order. And as I'm doing that, it just takes me away to another time. Sorry, I had to cough. But yes, thank you, Daniel, for sending this to me. I don't have tons of Tarot de Marseille. I think I maybe have less than 10 Tarot de Marseille decks. So this is right up there. Now, as far as cardstock, it is the creme de la creme, or however you want to say it. It is the top of the pinnacle when it comes to cardstock and quality and shuffleable and just beautiful to read with. And the linen is my favorite. So there you have it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this. I will put a link down below to where you can go and grab this. And I urge you to take a look through all of the stuff. He has tons of stuff on his website. Different spread cloths and artwork. And he's been doing this for a very long time. So Thank you for spending this time with me, and I am sending you my love always.